Joining us now, President and CEO of the National Alliance for Public Charter Schools, Nina Reese. Her organization is out today with a new study looking at the views parents have on education. Nina, thanks so much for being here this morning. This is a fascinating new study with some amazing, kind of eye-popping numbers coming out of it. You say that the parents of school children are the new swing voters, and here's what they're focused on. School safety, the #1 priority among parents, at 77%, even above and beyond the quality of instruction, which comes in at 58%. Break down these numbers, Nina, if you can.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. This poll that we conducted back in May was done because we wanted to get a better read on parental sentiments when it came to education, since 40% of Americans are parents. And one of the things we discovered through this poll is that education for registered voters who are parents is now the #2 issue that's going to take them to the ballot box this coming fall. And 82% of those who we surveyed told us that they would vote for a candidate who spoke to them about education issues, and they would cross party lines to vote for those candidates, which is extremely telling. I think something happened during the pandemic that really woke up parents to the issue of education and how their kids were being educated. They want more options. Our poll consistently showed, regardless of how we asked the question, that more parents want options. Over 70% of them want more options in their communities. If charter schools were available, that is the #1 public school option of choice. And over 80% actually said that they would want children to attend charter schools, even if they themselves were not opting for a charter school option for their kids. So if anything, parents want something that fits their kids' needs, and having greater educational options within the public space is the best bet to appease and to speak to these families.
Nina, so many parents want their child to get a great education, and they have preference over what kind of school they want them to attend. But aside from that, they want them simply to be in school every day. How much did school closures play into what your poll revealed?
Well, that definitely is a factor. To the extent schools did not open on time. So what happened in the charter school sector depended really on the needs of the community. So in some communities where parents did not feel safe sending their children back to school, a lot of our schools offered good, healthy, remote options. But at the end of the day, parents, certainly working families, want their children in a setting, in a safe setting that is offering a caring and strong education for them. So regardless of closures and your lack of confidence in the safety protocols in a school, at this juncture, most families simply want things to go back to normal and to make sure that children are in a safe setting, getting the education that they need. And quite frankly, for our schools to close the achievement gap that has been pronounced through the pandemic, it existed before the pandemic. Through the pandemic, it became even larger. And so we have a huge opportunity right now to leverage all the federal funds that are going down to states and districts to make sure that children are getting the education that they need in order to close that achievement gap and excel academically.
Add to this the staggering shortage we just heard about in that report of teachers in our public schools. It's a very difficult time. President and CEO of the National Alliance for Public Charter Schools, Nina Reese. Nina, thanks for being with us this morning.